the leaf of this plant have cells that carry out photosynthesis. If we zoom in on this photosynthetic plant cell, we can see the chloroplast where the reaction of photosynthesis occurs. Photosynthesis consists of two primary steps, the light reaction and the Calvin cycle reaction. In this tutorial, we'll focus exclusively on the light reaction. The light reaction occurs within the thylakoid of the chloroplast. Here, special pigments absorb light energy and transfer into high energy electrons, eventually producing ATP and the electrons carrier DNADPH. Let's zoom into the thylakoid to take a closer look at how ATP is created. The light reaction used to photosynthesize called photosystem 1, photosystem 2, which are both embedded in the thylakoid membrane. It's important to realize that these photosystems are named for the order in which they were discovered, not for the order in which they participate. In the photosynthetic process, the light reaction actually begins at photosystem 2. The first thing that happens is that photosystem 2 receives protons of light energy. The light energy is transferred to a chlorophyll reaction center, causing electrons in the reaction center to become energized. These electrons become so energized that they escape photosystem 2 and move to a nearby electron acceptor molecule located in the transport chain. Meanwhile, to replace the electrons leaving photosystem 2, water is split, releasing oxygen, 2 hydrogen ions, and 2 electrons. The first set of electrons continue to move down the electron transport chain, releasing stored energy as it moves. This energy is used to create a hydrogen ion gradient. A protein in the electron transport chains pumps hydrogen ion from the stroma. In the thylakoid space, this creates a high concentration of ion in the thylakoid space relative to the low concentration of ion in the stroma. This gradient contains a large amount of potential energy, which is induced by an enzyme called ATP synthase. The hydrogen ion flows down their concentration gradient through a channel in ATP synthase, releasing energy in the process. ATP synthase uses this energy to add a phosphate to ADP, forming ATP. Let's zoom back out for a moment and return to our chloroplast. Remember from the beginning of this tutorial that the light reaction produces both ATP and DNADPH. We're just seeing how ATP is produced, but what about DNADPH? Let's zoom back to take a closer look. Notice these electrons over here where he left them at photosystem 1 as photosystem 1 absorbing additional light energy. The electrons again become energized, escaping photosystem 1 and moving down the second electron transport chain. Electrons form the electrons transport chains adjacent to photosystem 2. Replace those photosystem 1 and again water is split to replace the electrons that have moved from photosystem 2 at the end of these electron transport chains. The energized electrons and the hydrogen molecules are used to reduce DNADP to DNADPH. Let's zoom back out to review the light reaction. Use light energy and water to produce ATP and DNADPH. Oxygen gas released as a byproduct. Together, the ATP and the DNAPH formed during the light reaction are used by the Calvin cycle reaction, which are discussed more in depth in a separate tutorial. The important thing to remember from this tutorial is that plants need both light and water to survive. Without this ingredient, the light reaction will shut down, stalling photosynthesis and causing the plants to die.